All right, what do you got, Jen?
Different breed.
All right, this is sad.
This is super sad.
So sad.
On Friday, it was the first day of Astrofest, which is Travis Scott's festival, just dedicated to him. And then he has other artists pop up on. It's usually a 2-day event. On Friday, the very first day, a bunch of people had actually bum rushed the VIP entrance. So a bunch of people ended up coming into the concert who didn't have like tickets or anything.
God, the victim was 14, 16, 21, 23, and 27. 14? I saw a video, someone had their 5-year-old there.
That's the thing. It's a concert.
That's not
worst
a
parent in the
million
world.
years.
But the other thing is Travis Scott's
wrong.
known, like he promotes, like he wants his audience to get crazy, as he said.
Yeah, because this time last year, there were 3 people who were actually trampled during his concert. He had a different concert where he actually told a guy who was on the 3rd-story balcony to jump and try to crowd surf. He was paralyzed shortly after that.
Well, they were stomping on the ambulance were coming through.
The
They were
ambulance
like,
as well.
They climbed up to the top of the ambulance. It was.
Yeah.
I think
out.
that's on. This is also on Live Nation, on also the.
Absolutely.
I saw a defense lawyer talking about it, and they're like, it's really not on Travis Scott.
No.
Like he promote, like his issues, he promotes it.
That's it.
Because he wants him to get crazy. But he's like, it's more on security and Live Nation,
Right.
you know, with all the people there.
Right.
And then Isaac, who works for us, he's been at a Travis Scott concert. He's like, dude, I've been in the front row. I would never do it again. He goes, it's fucking awful.
Jesus
He goes, you
Christ.
can't
That's
breathe.
wild,
He's like, because
'cause
when he comes on, he encourages everybody to get wild, and he encourages people to jump the barricade and do all this crazy shit. He's like, and people are just getting smashed, dude.
Good.
There can be a worse way to die because
No.
they say you just can't breathe.
Yeah.
And
No.
You get it's just a sea of people. I'd rather get shot in the face.
Me too, dude.
Just
Yeah.
shoot me in the fucking
Fuck
face.
that.
A lot of
you're
people-
and you can't bring your hands
Yeah.
down. Now you're like getting fuck.
I don't know what happened, like what goes on there, because I go to a lot of concerts, especially like the hardcore punk ones, where like that's our world. But like it's for us, it's just like a different etiquette.
But is
like,
it 50,000 people? This
Nah.
is 50,000
Yeah, there
people.
actually has been a large trend
50,000.
since this has happened
Slipknot.
of different people
50,000.
performing in arenas, stadiums, basically different artists saying like, hey, we're being told that people are getting trampled, people are getting squished together. Everybody, we're stopping the show, take
Yeah.
one step back.
I guess
take two
Travis
steps
said.
back.
I guess Travis said that was like, "Hey, yo, we need help down here. Like this girl's passed. Like he was
Jesus
saying, like we
Christ.
need
Oh,
help."
he was
This
saying?
this
Yeah.
is what the
His problem is he encourages like that craziness.
the British soccer federation went through this shit. Like where people got there was I can't remember how
The
many people
hooligan
died.
shit?
Oh, dude, and people got crushed. They got crushed against one side of a wall, and they from that point on they did all these measures. You can't go to a fucking soccer game if you're if you're on a list.
50,000.
Holy shit.
And there it is. All of what is to be 50,000 people ran to the front.
Oh, my
And you know,
God.
because obviously Travis Scott's the headliner, he brought Drake out. So kids lost their shit
It got crazy.
and rushed to the front.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Squeezed minutes before
You don't even know
Scott's-
what the fuck is happening, dude.
Yeah.
It's really heartbreaking. There's a lot of videos circulating right now about people in the crowd where people are screaming for help, but then you can't hear past
Well, he
the
can't
music.
see
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
You got a lot of people don't realize when those lights are on you.
Oh, they're
you
so
can't
hot.
see the
Yeah, he
crowd.
can't- yeah,
you might
he-
be able
he
to
can
see.
barely see the crowd.
Yeah, you're like you're not aware. You're just.
But there you go. Scott paused his Astroworld performance after seeing the ambulance.
Yeah, you got to stop.
Damn,
Yeah,
that
there
girl
have
said
been,
right when he started performing his first song, I looked at my boyfriend and said, we have to get out of here.
Damn.
He said, I can't. We can't. I just remember looking up and passing out. Jesus Christ.
There have been several different news articles that had came out since this all happened, saying that Travis Scott had stopped his concert 3 times to try to check what was happening.
Fuck, man.
Meanwhile, there are a lot of people on the hate train right now saying that
It's gonna happen.
But
It's gonna happen.
But my thing, like obviously he like wants this craziness and whatever. But at some point, like these people need to take some responsibility. The fans
100%.
who rushed the thing, like you can have as much security as you want in the front. And what can they do if people
My
are being
thing is-
fucking idiots and rush
Yeah.
into the stage
Well-
and the person in front of you goes, I can't breathe, and you keep fucking pushing?
Well, people get pushed behind them too, though. That's the problem. Is that you don't even realize what the fuck is happening until it's too late. It's like a wave.
yeah, that's
And so
exactly what people
there's
described
nothing-
it as. Like
that's why I say
they would
it's-
rush in, and then like as people are pushing forward, people then like back up over
But-
time,
but
and that's
Yeah.
how people
People
start
that
to-
you know
organize
what's
these things,
crazy?
they know that. That's why it's really
But
important.
you
to
know
have
what's crazy
barricades.
is all the haters online, like they need more security there. And the governor or the mayor of
mayor of
Houston came out and
Houston,
goes, Astroworld, Travis Scott's concerts have more security than the World Series. So stop that shit.
Yeah.
Like that ain't gonna work.
It's a question of how you barricade. And when you have no barriers and people can just run to the front, that's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Well, I think that, and then also you can't do 50,000 people.
You can't.
Like you're gonna have to limit the access, which make the price go through the roof.
Yeah.
But
Or have seating where they can't.
Yeah,
where they have to.
some festivals have
you
it
need
where they have it
barriers.
split.
Yeah.
Like if you
That's why
notice,
they
if
do
you
it.
see certain, like especially the festivals in Europe, you'll see like the crowd is like
That's
split.
why they-
There's
that's
like
why they do it.
huge barricades.
Yes.
Like if you watch like for stuff like that,
exactly why.
to create those measures so people don't get.
We've had a
trampled,
lot of this
you know?
happen in the past. I mean,
Yeah.
again, in the soccer.
well, he's had
things
it
and
happen
stuff.
before though. There's
Not to
charges
this
filed against
magnitude.
him.
Yeah,
but
not-
yeah.
No, no
this
one
has
died,
happened in
but
the.
For him, I think it's just like I'm here to get people crazy and have fun. Obviously, he's
Naturally,
not, but
which
Jesus
is-
Christ, man.
That's
That's on the organizers and how they set up the infrastructure. It just
I
is.
would never go to Travis Scott concert.
I would
I
not
love him and I love his collabs, but I would never go to a concert ever,
But,
ever.
But you're not 20,
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
you know. And even
Trampled?
then, I was always afraid.
Jesus Christ,
I'm
I'd be
always in
so
the,
scared.
I'm always on the outside.
I told the Logan Paul Floyd Mayweather. If I was working, I'm looking around. I see all of Logan's team and Floyd's team. I'm like, why are they so close to the ring? And in my head, I'm thinking, oh, if something
Fight.
pops off,
Fight.
this is gonna be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Like, there's not much security. My security guard was 400 pounds and not fast. So literally, I think during the second round, they gave me personal security. I go, I'm gonna get out of here. He goes, dude, you get the best seat in the house. I go, I know. I have anxiety. I'm gonna watch it
Right
from the
with you.
back.
Right
So I
with
went all the way to the back. And
Well, we
watched it.
were in Philly. We'd done a show, and like in Philly and in like certain parts of this and Boston, people get aggressive, and when they're drinking. And I remember you and I were like, I remember you said, "Hey, these," because you're from Denver, and you were like, "This fucking Philly crowds." I was like, "They're notorious
Yeah.
for being aggressive." We got the fuck
That was
out
Boston,
of there. We
too.
got the fuck,
Yeah,
same
Boston,
thing. We're like,
too.
let's get the fuck out.
I don't get down with big
I don't want to
crowds,
be
man.
near that.
No,
I don't want to.
no.
I don't need to be in the middle of what the fuck and then stab, shoot, or fight. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get down with that.
Yeah.